sitting around a circle facing the center C. Around the center. C is fourth to the left of F, who is fifth to the right of E. And D is third to the right of A, who is not immediate neighbor of E. Or F. B is third to the left of H, who is also not immediate neighbor of E. See, these questions normally improve their reasoning skills in a qualitative manner. So I have chosen, of course, in this mathematics related workshop, maths related ones also we can choose, and even reasoning also comes under the mathematics. Now, these questions related figure I have drawn. Please look at all of you. In the question, I told that A, B, C, D, E, F, G are sitting around in a circular form, okay, facing the center. Now here, please observe, first one is C is fourth to the left of F. Each sentence you, after reading, you try to go for locating the points so that you'll get the correct picture of this positions of all these A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now, first one is C is fourth to the left of F. Okay, here C is fourth person from the F to the left side. Left side and right side. Left side of F is nothing but, okay, when person is standing at F and facing towards the center, left side comes above and whereas right side comes down. Okay, from F when you are facing towards the center. So always whenever I say the positions, look at the center and go for looking at right and left. Okay. Now coming to that, who is the fifth to the right of E and D is third to the right of A and who is not immediate neighbor of E or F. B is third to the left of F, left of H, who is also not immediate neighbor of E. This is the question. Now let me start the first question. That is, this is the first question. Three of the following four are alike in a certain way based on their positions in the above sitting arrangement, and so from a group, which is the one that does not belong to that group. It means three people here, totally four options are given. Okay, so three of them are sitting in the same manner. Okay, among these four, three are alike. One is completely different. Okay, how it is on based on what we need to think of. First one here is HFE. Okay, I'll just go back to the figure so that you can analyze this. Now, first option is HFE. Please observe H, F, and E. That is in the order of, that is anti-clockwise. HFE are there, and between HF2 are there and FE2, D and B are there. So in the anti-clockwise going. Second option is DCG. This is D and C and G. Same manner here also. DCG direction is also in the anti-clockwise direction. BHF is the third option. Okay, that is BHF. This is also in the anti-clockwise direction. Now coming to the fourth one, that is AEF. AEF alone is in the clockwise direction. So among four options, okay, which is in a not belongs to the group, means it is AEF. To this, children after making that figure, and they need to know which is the clockwise direction and anti-clockwise direction, how the odd one they have to trace it out. So to that, some sort of workout is required in this case. I hope everyone understood this first question. Now I'll just move on to the second question. It is, who is between D and D? This is a very small question. So figure if you look into between D and E, okay, so D and E, B is there. So the option for this is, okay, B means this is option B is the correct answer. Okay, this is small question. Now let me move to the third question. Second is over. Now third question. Which of the following pairs are sitting between A and D? Okay, between A and D, they have given four options. Okay, now let us look into between A and D who are sitting from the figure. Between A and D, G and F. Of course, in this question, they did not mention here whether it is right side or left side. Okay, so which of the following pairs are sitting between A and D means from the given options. Okay, you please see options FB, GB, FZ, and FE are given. So from the given options only we need to choose. If you look at the anti-clockwise, three are there, whereas in the clockwise, okay, only two are there. So yes, since two only are there, so correct answer is C, that is FZ are sitting between A and D. Now coming to the next question, that is the fourth one. Yeah, who is third to the right of E? Okay, so third to the right of E means, please look at the figure. E is, here is the E, okay, to the E right side, okay, face towards the center, and right side means you have to go up, that is in the anti-clockwise direction. So third of E means you will be getting, okay, A you'll be getting here, third one. So option for this fourth question is D, that is A. A is the answer. Okay, option D, but A is the answer. Okay, now coming to the last question, who is to the immediate right of A? Okay, immediate right of A means, okay, in the figure, immediate right of A. Please look at. To the A, immediate right, face towards the center. Always this point we need to remember. Okay, so immediate right means we'll be getting the answer. That is G will come immediate right to the A. So answers I have written here itself. That is fifth question. So A is, that is option A, that is G is immediate right of A. So let me go for showing once again. G is the answer, immediate right. Yes, G is the answer. Okay, as we discussed. Now I'll just move on to the sixth question. That is, yeah. In which of the following pairs is a first person sitting to the immediate left of the second person? Some sort of confusing sentence formation will be there. People, they have to skill upon how to improve their language also. In the mathematics, when they want to solve problems, even the language they need to improve. So please, these type of problems we need to give to children. Okay, we have to expose to them by giving these type of questions. Now in this, in which of the following pairs, they have given pairs. Okay, first person sitting to the immediate left of the second person. Okay, please look at here figure, I'll show you. First option CH is there. Now please look at, okay, CH means here, see, to this CH, okay, to the first person immediate left. Okay, first person sitting to the immediate left of the second person. So here, okay, option A is here. C is sitting to the immediate left of H. Okay, is it not? C is sitting in immediate left of H. Okay, when H is facing towards the center, to the left side C is sitting. Okay, so first option is correct. Now look at the other options also and check for whether they are correct or not. Let me take one, that is GA. I'll take. Okay, option B is GA. Now GA, if I take, okay, please look at the figure GA. Okay, first person is sitting next, sitting to the immediate left. Okay, that is a G is sitting immediate left of the second person. Is it so? Okay, no. Okay, to the right side of A, G is there. Okay, to the G, left side person A is there. So here the correct option is only A. Other three are wrong ones. So each one they have to do. So in the starting, if they are getting correct answer, well and good. Okay, not getting means they have to check each and every answer and they have to tally whether this sentence will be satisfied with the two given options. Two given whatever letters are there, letters are people's position. Okay, they have to verify. So with this, my six questions totally whatever I framed. Okay, over, I thank you all of you for your support, even from my group A. Okay, all the people I go for thanking personally. Thank you one and all.
Very good, madam. So a question improvised with the critic thinking. Nice. Shall we call the next participant, please?
Good afternoon, sir. Murthy, sir, are you going ahead?
Yes, sir. Yes, please.
Murthy, sir is speaking something.
Girdhar sir, carry on, sir. You proceed.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Course director, resource persons, and media friends.
Yes, please.
I am just presenting the thing. Sir, this is the today only we have gone for actual CBL. That
Nice.
is the CBL.
Sir, not audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am presenting it.
Please, please.
Can all of you can see the screen? Is it
Yes,
okay
sir.
for everybody?
Yes,
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 sir.
yes,
Yes,
please.
sir. Yes, sir.
It is visible, sir. You can.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Today only we have got this competency based learning. That means, so far all the 3 days people have exposed us to many software, FOSS, OED, model, mathematical modeling and all. And here we are actually focusing on the main content of the course, that is competencies. What are the competencies which can be developed from by the students from our teaching learning approach?
Sir, excuse me. Everything related to CBL only. Kindly proceed.
Yeah, but focusing was not made.
Yes, yes. This is concept, very much a
Yeah,
concept.
here today only we
Yes,
could be
yes.
able to focus much on
More
the
discussion
actual
on the
program.
concept. Yes.
Previously everything is competency only,
Yes,
but
sir, I will be
more
waiting.
stress is
Yes.
not given in that.
Yes, yes.
That's what I wanted to tell you.
Fine, fine, sir. Proceed.
Okay, how to frame a question? So normally we have the questions in the textbook as we have learned from the morning from Mr. Manivannan sir. Solve for x. So this type of expressions you can find in class 8. 20 plus x minus 16 plus x by 4. I am not going for the solution because we all know it. And able to solve the question. So problem solving ability of the child can be improved by solving such questions, and he will come with the answer 24. But how other competencies can be developed? The same problem can be used for either for CCT development or for any other competency development. How this question can be framed in a different way? That is our context. So now see this question. So far this month, Tushar has played 20 games of lawn tennis and has won only 4 of them. I request all of you please note down the data, because this slide we may not be able to go back because I am presenting it. What is the minimum number of additional games he must play, given that he is sure to lose at least 1/4 of them, so that for the month he will have won more than games than he lost? So
Sir, good
after
question.
reading the question, let us understand the question in a detail. That means Tushar has played, suppose for example in the month of December, he has played 20 games and he has won 4 already. But how many minimum additional games he has to play? But whatever the minimum additional games which is going to play, sure that at least 1/4 he is going to lose it. Then how many additional minimum number of additional games he has to play, so that the number of games he won will be more than the games he lost. So now I am proceeding in a scenario in the class. Initially the number of games played by Tushar, we take it as 20 as it is given in the question. The number of games won would be 4, it is also given in the question. Now limiting the situation to 1/4 of the games played lost. 1/4 of the games whatever he has played now, they were lost. He lose that. That means 1 out of every 4 is lost. That is 1/4 is the, at least 1/4 means 1 out of 4 is lost, means 3 or 1. So this is the situation we have got here. Now a slow learner immediately start doing it. with like this. 20 games are played in the beginning and 4 games are won. That is the contest in the initially he has given it. Then he has taken a set of 4 games he might have played. That means 24 games are played now. Then 3 games won, because at least 1/4 are lost. So 1 game he lost, so 3 are won. So 4 plus 3, 7 games are won. So like that, for a set of every 4 games he has taken, 1 is lost and 3 are won. So like that the scenario goes like this, and we have to go to an extent that the number of games won by the Tushar should be more than the number of games he lost. So if you go like this, you can go on, and now you can see the scenario. This is the scenario we have got 44 games total played and 22 games won. That means 50-50. Another set if he takes, that means 48 games if he plays, that means extra 28 games he plays, he will definitely win 25. That means more than what he has lost. So like this, the student can do it. What is the another way of doing the same question? 48 and 25. So total number of games played are 28 and games won are 25. So the number of games won by Tushar is more than the number of games he loses. The same scenario, if you come to another contest, here the number of games won is equal to the number of games lost. For example, we are presenting it like this, a situation. So total number of games played minus the number of games lost is equal to total number of games by 2. Hope this you might have understood. And now the same can be established as a mathematical equation like this, and then solving on both sides just like that, he will be getting x is equal to 24. When x is equal to 24, that means the extra questions which he played, the extra games he played is 24, then the number of games won is equal to the number of games lost. So therefore the minimum number of games Tushar has to play are 28. So that is how we can get to a conclusion. So the total number of games Tushar has to play are 20 plus 28. The total number of games are 48. That is the minimum number of games he can play. This is how solution comes here. Ability for computation also will be there, and problem solving ability also will be developed. Now the same situation can be extended in a different way, because we want the number of games won should be more than the number of games lost. That means total minus lost games should be greater than total by 2. This will be a little higher order thinking, where we are using the inequations, but now inequations have been deleted for time being, but it can be given also for extending the question. So with a greater symbol, inequations can be formed, and you can, so we get directly here that x should be greater than 24. That means another set if you add, that means only 4 games you have to add to 24. So therefore minimum number of games Tushar has to play are 28. Total number of games he has to play are 48. So this is how the scenario can be developed by taking a simple problem. A direct problem can be converted into a word problem, which is problem solving ability can be improved, and we can have different ways of solution solving the same problem in different scenario depending upon the ability of computation or the problem solving ability of the student. So this is what I wanted to tell. Then coming to next, what are the competencies we have developed here? Ability in computation definitely will be there, and problem solving ability, that means thinking the situation and converting into and solving it. So this is what I wanted to tell you, sir. All of you, any suggestions, feedbacks for improvement or for modifications or mistakes are welcome. Thank you very much, sir.
Sure, sir, sure.
And now you can have this beyond the limitation, because in the problem it is given that 1/4, at least 1/4 are lost. For every additional set of games he has played, at least 1/4 was lost. We have limited our situation to 1/4 only, but it can be extended to more than 1/4 of the claims played or won. That is 1/3, half also. If it is 1/3, what will be the answer? If it is half, what will be the answer? That we can extend the question to other things. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir, excellent presentation, sir. I understood and believe that this is what expected from us under the shade of competency-based learning. Teachers, please come forward for your suggestions and any opinion of interaction, please. Now, always believing technologies and to explain the concept relying on that, it may be helpful at times, but when we are going to give deep exploration on the concept, so a nice example, sir, nice presentation, sir. So appreciation from all of us. Can I say, sir, on behalf of all of us?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Very good, very good. Shall I call for the next presentation?
Yes, next, second group.
Yes, please.
Sir, we need some time.
Good evening, everyone.
Madam,
This presentation is from group 2.
Okay, madam.
I will be presenting the screen and Chetna madam will be explaining the questions.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So this is the first question, figure based. Chetna ma'am, please. My screen is visible, sir?
Madam, please.
Carry on.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon to one and all. Today I am Chetna Trivedi and from KVNTPC Ramagundam, and I am here to present my question, which is based on the competency-based question. Here, the question is: explore the sequence of the figure in the picture and solve 3 tasks. So here we have given some sequence of the figures, and they are made up of the cubes. And as you can see the sequence here, in the first there is only 1 cube used, and in the second figure and third figure and fourth figure, in all the figures we are using the cube to make this sequence. So first of all, we have to observe the sequence, and the question is how many cubes should fifth figure consist of. So for this we have to observe all the figures. As we can see, in the first figure only one cube is used, and in the second figure, if you will see, so on the base, how many cubes are used? On the base there are 4 cubes are used.
7.
Total 7.
Same here. Total 7 cubes they are used. Same here, we have to observe the pattern of the 3 and which is in the sequence 3 and the 4 also. So here we have to find out how many cubes should figure 5 consist of. So for this, as we can see, there is one relation. We have to identify the relation between the sequence and the number of cubes used. So if we see the base, number of cube used in the base, that is the square of the number of the sequence. Same here, the left side wall, the cubes used, which is the square of the previous sequence number. If you are able to observe, so this is the square of the previous sequence number. See here 9 cubes are used. So here, this is the square of the previous sequence number. Same here on the back side. So the number of cubes are used, it is equal to the previous sequence multiplied it by the current sequence. So like that, we will get one pattern in all these cubes. So that by using that pattern, we can find out how many cubes are used in the fifth sequence. So how many cubes will be used? It will be equal to the 61. Same here, we have to identify the ma'am 100 second slide. Please move to the second slide. The next question, that was the how many cubes should figures 100 consist of. So for this, again we will use the same pattern. On the base, the cubes are used, it is the square of the sequence number. On the left side, the cubes are used, it is equal to the previous sequence number, and on the back side the cubes are used, it is equal to the 100 and the previous sequence number, that is 99. So when you add all these, so you will get how many cubes the figure 100 will consist of. So it is 29,701. So this is the question number 2. And in question number 3, ma'am, please move to the next slide. So in this, we have to use the formula. So this is the formula how we can get how many cubes are used to make such type of sequence. And by using this formula, we can find out any pattern, any number of sequence in which sequence how many cubes are used. So we can find out.
We can move the slides, no? I think same slide is presented.
Sir, actually, in the same slide, there are 3 questions based on the same figure. 3 questions.
The answer box is having the answers. The questions are different, figure is same.
Sir, 3 questions are there based on the same figure. First one, that was we have to find out how many cubes are used in the sequence 5. And then the second question was how many cubes are used in the sequence 100. And the third one, we have to write the formula. So this type of question, it is very useful to develop the visualization and the problem solving skills, and how to find out the pattern between if anything is given. So we have to find out some patterns. So these are the questions based on this. This is the second number question. A bead seller arranged some beads in multi-layer box. The first layer of the box was square shaped with 4 rows and 6 columns. Each layer was 1 less in each dimension of the previous layer. So what will be the maximum number of beads that could have been in the third layer from the first? So the square, the multi-layer box, it is square in shape and it is divided into 4 rows and 6 columns. So first layer, there will be 24 bits, 6 multiplied by 4. So there will be 24 bits. And as it is given in the question, each layer was 1 less in each dimension of the previous layer. So second layer arrangement, it will be 5 multiplied by 3. So there will be 15 bits we can put in the multi-layer box. We have to find out the maximum number of beads that could have been the third layer from the first. So third layer arrangement, it will be 4 multiplied by 2. So it will be 8 beads. So general formula, it will be 6 minus n minus 1 multiplied by 4 multiplied n minus 1. So this is, thank you for giving me this chance.
Good presentation. Very good presentation. Okay. But when we prepare questions of this problem-based learning, that technical and more familiar word we are using. This is not only actually open-ended questions. When we prepare questions or when we come across questions under problem-based learning, all the questions are, we can't end with only one concrete answer. That is one point. That is what now expected, and children are prepared to face the entrance examinations and all after 10th or 12th. So the questions and the concept are very nice. If it is a little open-ended, that is the answers, this is not the particular answer. This is also answer for this question one way. And there is no concrete way to find out. As I mentioned during my our morning session, suppose we are hungry, if we rush to the refrigerator, the food may not be ready there. Then if we find nothing is there, what is an alternate? Such a way, if the questions are prepared, it would be still nice. Anyhow, very nice, madam. Thank you. Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Next group.
Next participant, please.
The second group over. Yatna madam, your group presentation over.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone?
Group 2 is over.
Next third group.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I'm sharing.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, all. Question 1. Here is an interesting conversation between two persons, Mr. Joseph and Mr. Raghu. Mr. Joseph says, Mr. Raghu, find the ages of my 3 daughters if the product of their ages is 36. And after taking some time, Mr. Raghu says, okay, Mr. Joseph, I will find, please give me one more clue. Then Mr. Joseph says, Raghu, you know my house number. Sum of their ages is my house number. Then after trying, Mr. Raghu replies, oh, I am sorry. Please give me one more clue to find out. Mr. Joseph says, okay, Mr. Raghu, my eldest daughter likes silk chocolates and her twin sisters very much. Please find their ages. This is my question, sir. Shall I go with the solution, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Proceed further.
Solution. Okay, sir. So the first clue is finding the age of 3 daughters if the product of their ages is 36. So just we have to do the factorization. After factorization, what are the possible ways of product of 3 numbers is 36? So there are so many, there are possible ways. 1 136, 1 2 18, 1 3 12, 1 4 9, 1 6 6, 2 2 9, 2 3 6, and 3 3 4. So, so many answers are there. That's why he is not able to find out their ages. So he asked for one more clue. The next clue is given. The sum of their ages is my house number. And the person knows his house number. So he added all these factors and he got these are the sums. After finding the sums, he says, I am not able to answer your question. Give me one more clue. Because if it is other than 13, he would have answered. If the house number is 38, he would have answered 21, 16, 14, and 11 or 10, he would have answered. But the house number is 13, that's why he did not answer. Because there are 2 possibilities. So he waited for one more, he requested for one more clue. The third clue is my eldest daughter likes silk chocolates and her twin sisters very much. So here 2 answers are there. That's why he has said eldest daughter likes silk chocolates means her age is 9 and remaining twins 2 and 2. So the answer is 2 to 9. Next question, sir. The difference between a pair of supplementary angles is, let us say, variable x, and it varies from 12 degrees to 24 degrees. Note, no fractional degrees are taken. Find the number of all possible ways and list them. How many possible ways are possible? If the difference between a pair of supplementary angles is 12 to 24 degrees. The second question, if x is the difference between the pair of supplementary angles and 12 is less than x, less than or equal to 24, find the number of all possible ways. And third one, if x is such that 12 is less than or equal to x less than 30, find the number of all possible ways. And we have already instructed the children, supplementary angle means whose sum is 180 degrees. And the solutions are, if x is 12, the pair of supplementary angles are 96, 84 and so on. So 7 number of ways will be there. 96, 84 will be there. Okay, sir. Then next 98 and 86, 98 and 82 like that. So total 7 number of ways will be there. And the second question is 12 is less than x, means first pair we should not consider. So the total number of ways will be 6 ways. And the third question, we have to take x is less than 30, means we can take up to 28. So answer is 9 ways. Thank you, sir.
Excellent, sir. Ramaswamy, sir. The first question, the numbers you have chosen, by knowingly or not knowingly, it is socially very much related. So 2 to 9. And kindly all of you think, my comment on that, let it not continue further. Beautiful selection of 3 numbers. So it is socially very much related. Why 2 numbers, 2, 2? Or it may be some other numbers also. So a very good presentation, sir. So up to our topic, problem-based learning. Congrats, sir. Congrats.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Anyone from your group, sir? Raman, sir?
Priya madam, sir. Priya madam will present, sir.
Okay, madam,
Good
please.
evening. Good evening.
Priya madam will present, sir.
I am presenting. Are you able to see the screen, sir?
Yes,
Is it
madam.
visible, sir? Okay. So here I have chosen a question with the scenario, sir. An elephant and a tiger were carrying full sacks on their backs. The elephant started grumbling that his load was too heavy. The tiger said to him, "Why are you complaining? If you gave me one of yours, I would have doubled what you have. And if I give you one of my sacks, we would have an even amount." How many sacks were each of them carrying? Give the minimum possible answer. So here, by using the condition what the tiger and the elephant are sharing, we can solve the problem. So here I am assuming the elephant, the number of sacks carried by the elephant be 3 and the number of sacks carried by the tiger be 6. So with the first condition, what the tiger has said is to the elephant, if you give me one of your sacks, I would have doubled what you have. So elephant is giving away 1 sack to the tiger and tiger is getting 1. So it will be 3 plus 1, that is equal to double times of what elephant has. Elephant has division 1, so e minus 1. So the calculation carry forward, 3 plus 1 is equal to double times of e minus 1, that is 2e minus 2. And we get the equation t is equals to 2e minus 2 times of elephant sacks minus 3. With the second condition, the tiger also said, if I give you one of my sacks, we would have an even amount. So here the condition, according to the condition, both the tiger and elephant sacks are equal. Then if tiger gives away 1 sack of what it has, so tiger minus 2 is equal to 2 plus 1. So tiger is equal to 2 plus 2. So by comparing both the equations, we got the value for the number of sacks, what the elephant is having 5 and the tiger is having 7. In this way, we can solve this.
సూర్యప్రకాష్ సార్ మెసేజ్ పెట్టండి చూడండి వాట్సాప్ మెసేజ్ చూడండి
So here I'm moving to the second question. Second question which I have chosen is something related to the reasoning. Five friends ran a 200-meter race. No friend exceeded same position. Vijay did not come first. Rohit was neither first nor last. After Vijay, Rahul was not second. Rishabh was two places below Rahul. In what order did they finish? So, by arranging them according to the condition, we can make it. So, according to the possibilities, if you see, the first possibility, what I have taken is Rohit is neither first nor last. So, Rohit can be in between the two. He cannot be in the first and he cannot be in the last. So, if we take Vijay, the other possibility of the condition is Vijay is not first. So, Vijay can be in all the other four places. Next condition is Rahul is not second. So by leaving the second, by placing the second place anything, Rahul can occupy all the four places. Now the other two conditions, Rishabh is two places away from Rahul. This is the other condition for the Rishabh. And Vishal's other condition is Vishal is after Vijay. So by taking this, we know that Vijay is not first, Rohit cannot be first. By considering Rahul to be the first, Rishabh will be followed in the second place. Third place, why? Because Rishabh is always two places away from Rahul. And the second place will be occupied by Rohit. And last place will be occupied by Vishal since he is followed by Vijay. By this way, logical thinking, they can solve the problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. Nice. Sir, here is a common suggestion, not very particular. When we set questions under problem-based learning, let us think of the strategy of our children also. Suppose we are starting this program for class 6th, 7th, 8th children. Let the questions need not be IIT entrance level. That is also there. It happens sometimes when we collect questions from the Google Net. And the questions will be very interesting for us. Always let us not think of our standard, the children's standard. We know all the three categories of our children. So keeping them in mind, the language of mathematics is to be understandable. And when we set question of this, at least one child must be able to understand the language of the question. Let them not come with the instant answer for this. So if it is so, then our implementation of problem-based learning will be successful. Thank you, madam. Thank you, nice. Shall we call the next teacher for presentation, please?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Anu, TGT Maths, KVO of Etumilaram. Today, I am going to present on the behalf of Group 4 some problem-based solution and questions as well. So, I am presenting now. So as we see, such type of questions are asked from students in Olympiads, in competitive exams too. So I'm going to discuss such type of questions because it is difficult for 6th class, 7th class, 8th class as well as any student from any class. They are unable to do such type of questions and they skip most of the time. So one of the ways the student just see the pattern that is shown in question number 1. One of the group is POQ, SRT, VUW, etc. And we have to find the another group of alphabets. So students generally see, yes, this is the pattern and it is so difficult. But I am telling one of the way to solve such type of questions. In such type of questions, if a student knows what is the position of that alphabet in alphabetical table, then this question will be like a cup of tea for them. For example, say I'm writing down on it. Say here is alphabet A. Alphabet A is having one position. B is having second position. C third. D fourth. Like that, if a student learns all the position of alphabets, then this question is easy to solve, such as the position of P alphabet is 16th, O alphabet is 15th, Q is 17th, S is 19th, R is 18th, T is 20th, V is 22nd, U is 21st, and W is 23. Now, it is easy for a student to see that what's happening in this question. So we see from T to S, there is addition of 3 digits, 3 numbers. From 16 to 19, we see here 3 is added. Also in the second one, O to R, 3 is added. Q to T, 3 is added. So we see that the pattern is showing that the another alphabet in the group is showing 3 digits more. So if we have to find the last one group of alphabets, what will we do? We will just add 3 in that number. So the previous one is VUW. And the position of V is 22, U is 21, and W is 23. We have added 333 in both of them, and we have got 19th position, and this is the position of S. 18th number, this is the position of R. 20th number, this is the position of T. So we get the answer is YXZ, as simple as it is. Now, here is another question. Question number 2. If sometimes we have seen that these questions also puzzle students many of the time. First of all, one must see that what's the sign given in the question. Student make mistake because they never read the question carefully. First of all, students should see the question that there is 8 plus 2 divided by 4 minus 7 multiplied by 3. And in the question, it is given that plus means division, addition sign means division, division means subtraction, subtraction means multiplication, and multiplication means addition. Now, what student have to do? We see that in this question, the 2 concepts are clear. First of all, how much they are attentive, how much they see the question carefully. And second one, the board mass rule. As such type of questions are solved by board mass. Board mass bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and at the end we subtract. So in this question, first of all, we will change the signs. Plus, in the place of plus sign, we have done a division sign. Similarly, we have changed all the signs in this question. And here comes, we use board mass rule. According to board mass rule, first of all, we have divided, then we have multiplied, 4 is multiplied by 7, and then we have added 4 and 3, and at last we have got answer as minus 21. So sir, this was my presentation. Thank you so much.
Nice, but a very good presentation. But here is an humble suggestion. And the first sum for the alphabets, the numbers have been assigned. Though it is not our limit that the people, those who have superstitious belief in numerology, the alphabets, it has its own values for alphabets. Now we are giving 1, 2, 3, it is accountable in our academic system, it is acceptable. If any child is having little knowledge over that, it should not confuse over this. But a very good presentation, ma'am. Very good example. Thank you. Very nice, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Shall I call for the next presentation, please?
Group 4, anyone from Group 4? No, Group 5?
Pankaj, sir.
Group 5?
Yes, sir. On behalf of Group.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening to all, sir.
Group 5.
Yes, sir. Good evening to all. Myself Pankaj. I'm going to present my program-based learning on the behalf of Group 5. So I'm going to present here screen. Sir, am I audible
Yes,
to
yes.
everybody?
Yes, Pankaj sir, proceed.
Yes, sir.
This is my presentation. So the very first question is make an equation using the numbers and symbols given below. And the numbers and symbols are as 2, 4, 3 and equal symbol, 5, plus symbol. So please, first of all, I want to ask anybody of you, sir, can you answer this question? And in how many ways can you answer this question?
5 plus 2 is equal to 4 plus 3.
Yes, sir, Rendra Sarwat, please.
Plus 2 is equal to 4 plus 3.
Are the symbols to be used only once or as many times? That condition.
Yes, sir. Every symbol and number was to be used only once.
Otherwise, it will be too much open-ended.
So there are two possible ways. So we can use here. I am giving you one clue, sir. We can use here concept of power and exponent, sir. Power and exponent. Then easily we can find out. Pythagoras theorem, sir. So one of the ways.
Square is equal to 5 plus 4. Square is equal to 5 plus 4.
Yes, sir. 5 square equal to 3 plus 4. So 2 here we have used here exponent 2 of 5.
No, sir.
No, that is wrong.
Here, what you wrote
Okay, that is wrong. Another way, sir. Bolo, sir.
T square is equal to 5 plus 4.
Yes, sir. That's right. T square equal to 4 plus 5. So here we can see 4 we have used 5 and 4 and 2 as exponent and 4 as plus as symbol here. So we can use here 3 square equal to 4 plus 5. Is there any other way, sir, for this question?
2 is not number here. 2 is here the symbolic representation of 3 into 3.
Sir, what he is telling is you use that number. Okay, you have to use that, sir.
No, 3 square it is symbolic representation of 3 into 3. 2 is not using here.
But we have to use here, sir. We can use 2 as a power of 3 also, sir.
Sir, in that way you can write 5 square minus 4 square also not.
Only once 2
square is equal to.
Still
so there must be at least one restricted conditions.
Condition is that one number is used only once, sir. We can't use 5 square minus 4 square equal to 3, sir.
So in that way, for 3 square, we can write 5 square minus 4 square also. Am I correct?
Yes,
3 square is equal to 5 square minus 4 square.
No, sir. 3 square plus 4 square is 5 square.
The same way, madam. That is the same way as sir have told already.
Symbol, sir.
So we can use
Minus symbol is not there.
Used only once, sir. That is
only plus symbol is sir, only plus symbol is there to use. Only plus symbol is there to use.
Three plus 4 is equals to 5 plus 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please proceed further.
Next question is, sir. Next question number 2. There is a figure before you. How many squares are there in this given figure? How many squares are there in this given figure? So as we see here, sir, there are different type of square of different units. A square of 1 unit, square of 2 units, and as you can see here, square of 3 units also, and the larger square of 4 units. So how many squares are there of 1 unit? We can see here there are 6 squares of 1 unit and 6 squares
11,
of
sir, 11.
11, sir.
13.
Any other answer, sir? Any other
13.
answer?
5, 10.
13. Any other number, sir?
1 unit, sir is asking. 1 unit.
No, sir. I'm asking total squares. Number of total square in this.
12.
12.
Sir, ma'am.
12, sir, 12 getting. 15.
No, sir. Actually, there are 17 squares in this.
17 also, 17 of them, 17.
Yes, sir. 17. So,
17.
Narendra, sir, we can see here 6 squares are there of 1 unit and 6 are of 2 units and 3 squares are of 3 units, sir. And there are 2 more squares that are the biggest square we can see here 4 units, 4 into 4, 4 into 4. So this is how we can say there are 17 squares in this given figure. The next question is, the question number 3 is, a number of cats got together and decided to kill between them 9,99,919 rats. Every cat killed an equal number of rats. Each cat killed more rats than there were cats. How many rats do you think that each cat killed? And there are 4 options you can see. So please answer this, sir. So we can go to the concept, sir. There is a word used equal. So whenever there are words like equal comes here, we can use concept of square and square root, sir. So can we get idea from there? And we can link up that concept to algebraic identity also. So I have given clue, sir. Can you try, sir, for answer? Okay, we can solve this. Then 9,99,919 is nearest to 10 lakh. So we can go here for algebraic identity a minus b whole square. So we can write this big number as 10 lakh minus 81 whole square. So further, when we solve that algebraic identity, we'll get. So in the next slide, we have given solution. I have given solution. This is how. So when I go for solution, when I go to solve, so I get this number as. So finally, I have got the product of two number 1009 into 991. So as we say here, the number of rats are more than the number of cats, and each cat has killed equal number of rats. So we can see here there will be 1009 rats and 991 cats. Clear, sir? So next question is that this question is based upon totally upon visualization of shape. So as you can see, how many squares are there in the chessboard given below, and the chess is 8 by 8. So many times we have faced this question, sir. Please answer this. How many square boxes are there in this chessboard?
264, sir.
204, sir.
20. Right answer, sir. 204, right answer. So can you explain, sir, how?
Sir, it is sum of the squares of first n natural numbers. The formula is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6.
Okay, that is the formula.
Yes,
And
then in place of n, if you substitute 8, you will get 8 into 9 into 17 by 6.
Okay, sir. Right answer. Right, sir. Very right. Thank you, sir, for answering. So there will be 204 squares in this. The last question is bridge crossing. There are 4 boys. Jim, Jenny, Louis, and Anne wants to cross the bridge at night. They have only one torch light with them, and only 2 can cross the bridge at time. two can cross the bridge at a time, and they need torch light to cross the bridge. Each of them walks at a different speed. Like Jim needs 1 minute to cross the bridge, and Jenny needs 2 minutes, Louis needs 5 minutes, and Annie needs 10 minutes. A pair must walk together at the rate of slower person. For example, when Jim and Jenny walks, both must walk at the speed of 2 minutes. Means both will cross the bridge in 2 minutes only at the slower pace.
No, sir. Then he has to work with 1 minute, no?
1 minute, 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Jim is a
No, sir. For example, Jim and Jenny will walk together. They will cross bridge in 2 minutes. They have to cross. This is given condition here. The group will cross the bridge at the slower pace.
Correct, sir. Correct.
Yes, sir. So the question is, how these people can cross the bridge within 17 minutes? Sir? So is there any way? 17 minutes are there to cross the bridge. So this can be taken as, sir, first of all, the first two members will cross the bridge, Jim and Jenny. And as you can see, they will walk at different speed. They will cross the bridge in different time, 1 and 2 minutes. So basically, when they will walk together, bridge will be crossed in 2 minutes only. Okay, sir. So first group will take 2 minutes. And now the Jim will come back to give the torch to next two person. So 2 minutes they have taken together to cross the bridge, and Jim will take 1 minute to come back. So 3 minutes we have taken there. Now the next two person, Louis and N, he will give torch to Louis and N, and the two person will cross the bridge in 10 minutes only, because one person will take 5, next will take 10 minutes. So it is condition that the group will take the time taken by the slower pacer, slower walker. So जाहिर सी बात है यहाँ पे 10 minutes लगेगा. Now he will go to the two members will reach the destiny, and they will give the torch to Jenny. Now Jenny will come back taking 2 minutes, and he will take Jim along with him, and they will both cross the bridge in 2 minutes. So this is how we can. So in the next slide I have given the solution here. देखो सर ये है, it will take hardly 10 seconds to read this. 2 minutes, 1 minute to come back, and again 10 minutes the second group will take to reach the destiny, and again Jin will come back to taking 2 minutes to take Jim with him, and finally taking 2 minutes they will go back to the destiny. 17 minutes. So thank you, sir. Thank you. Now this is my presentation.
Good,
thank
sir.
you.
Good question.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Pankaj sir.
This question is okay.
Thank you, sir.
Shall we call upon for next presentation?
Anyone from fifth group?
Wasim sir.
Fifth or sixth group?
Sir, Wasim sir, power cut is you can go to sixth group.
Okay, sixth group. Sixth group, start your presentation. It's already 5:30. 5:40. Sixth group, who is sixth group leader?
Sixth group, Mr. Jyoti Prasad from KV Vijayanagaram is presenting, sir.
Okay,
Just now
sir,
I
okay.
came from school.
Okay, sir, okay.
Just now I came from school. I have informed him.
Okay.
He is presenting. And from KV Malkapuram, Shivani Rawal, she is also presenting.
Okay, sir.
Good evening to one and all.
So,
Good evening to one and all. Myself, YRK Jyoti Prasad from KV Vijayanagaram.
Sir.
Well, I am presenting two questions. Very simple one I have selected. One for class 6 and one for class 8. One for class 6 and one for class 8. These are basic introductory questions. Now I want to share the screen. Anybody? The first one is a very simple question. Sum of the angles. The figure is a convex hexagon. Can you find the sum of measures of angle A, B, C, D, E, and F? I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the question. The sum of angles we have to find. Can you find the sum of measures of angles A, B, C, D, E, and F? Very simple question for class 6.
360.
360.
Yes, sir. Very good answer, sir. 360. The concept here is
Sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degrees.
sum of angles of a triangle
Sir,
is 180
excuse
degrees.
me.
So,
Sir, excuse me, please.
sir,
Sir, is it a convex hexagon? Teachers kindly interact on this.
No, it's a concave, sir. It's concave. So that's why, but in this method that we use two triangles are placed in such a way.
Sir, please, let us confirm. Now you are taking this diagram into all these vertices into account. Am I correct, sir?
Sir.
So there are 6 vertices. Am I correct now?
Yes, sir.
So if this is the figure for our reference, now is it a convex hexagon?
No.
It is, I think it is concave.
Yes, sir.
360 degrees.
Yes.
So
when we teach for the children, sometimes even the basic concept should not be coming into there. That is why, sir. Please proceed further. No problem.
yes, that I will change, sir. So this is one simple question that I wanted to share. The sum of all the angles will be 360. This is the first question. The second question is volume of a cylinder. A cylindrical container has a radius of 8 centimeter and height 3 centimeter. How many centimeters should be added to either the radius or height to give the same increase in volume? So this is the question. And the answer is also there. Same increase in volume means if we increase the height and do not increase the radius, or if we increase the radius or do not increase the height, the volume must be same. Either of the cases, the volume must be same. So pi r square h is the volume of cylinder. So the radius for the first case is 8. So pi r square 8 square into 3 plus x. So we are increasing the height by x. And in the second case, we are increasing the radius by x. So pi 8 plus x whole square into 3. And after solving, we are getting x equal to 16 by 3 centimeters. So if we add 16 by 3 centimeters to either radius or to the height, we will get the same volume in both the cases. So that is the problem. So, thank you very much, sir.
Good, sir. Next participant, please.
Sir, shall I? Can I say, sir?
Yes, please. Yes, please, madam.
I'm from group 6 only. I'm just sharing the screen, sir.
Please.
Sir, are you able to see the screen?
Not yet, madam. Please proceed.
Okay. Just 1 second, sir. So just now, our group leader gave us this one. So I just planned a very simple one. Okay, sir?
Nice, sir. Proceed further.
Sir, read the following carefully and answer the questions below it. Life was not easy before Aryabhatta. Zero was not invented, and also people could not multiply numbers. Thus, mathematics had only 9 digits, 1 to 9, and after that came 11 and so on. Find the answer following operations in mathematics used then. So, anybody can answer after 9, what could be the number we can expect? See, just I'm asking like I'm addressing my class, right? Okay, don't think otherwise. Please excuse me. So they have given here one hint. After 9, 11 came. Okay, sir. I think you people noticed that. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
what is 7 plus 11 plus 3?
22.
Sorry, 22.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 22 is the right answer. How it is 22, sir?
Just skip 20, ma'am.
Yes, sir. It is 21, sir. Actually, why it is 22? Why it is 22?
We have to skip 20, ma'am. 0. 20.
Sir. That way, otherwise you can we can ask the child to add 7 plus 3, 10. In place of 10, they can replace 10 with 11 also.
11.
Okay, sir. Then what is 21 plus 29 plus 1?
Fifty.
52. Right, sir. Right, sir. 52.
Yes, 52.
It is actually 51. But 29 plus 1, 30. So we can ask, this is there in a rearranging and estimation in class 6 and 7 also. We can ask the child to add two nearest zeros, nearest tens, right? So that we can go for the next number. If it is 30, 31. If it is 50, 51, like that. So the last one, sir.
Plus 5. 32.
Yes, sir. Because it is 110 is there, 120 is there. So you can give the answer for 10, 11 and for 20 you can give 21. 11 and 21 it is 32. So see, if we ask the children at least 10% of their related concepts, then children will at least try to answer these questions. So what I feel is this one. And sir, one more, I just with the morning sir showed one this one. So with that I'm just gave one more try for this. If anybody can please. So first of all, what I feel, we can explain figure A to the children to help in solving the figure B. Figure A. Let's find out the total number of triangles in the given figure. Figure A.
24.
Sir?
24.
34, ma'am.
24. 24.
Any other answer?
Each box will give 8.
Any other answer? Sir,
28.
here I would like
28,
to
ma'am.
28. 28.
28.
28. Exactly.
28. Sorry.
28.
28.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 28 is right answer.
28. Yes,
Here, we can ask the child to go for single triangles, then triangles with two triangles jumbled, and then we can go for the four triangles. So that here it is 12, here it is 12, and then 4 you will be having another 4. Hence, you are having finally 28. The same again, I just extended the concept to this figure, sir. So child will definitely at least try. Once if I explain this one, the child will excited to apply the same concept here and they will come out with the answers. It may be right or it may be wrong, but child will try at least. So this is what I planned just now within 10 minutes. If any lapses are there, please forgive me, sir. Sir, shall I stop the presentation? Is there anybody with the answer for the second question?
40.
Pardon, sir?
Second one, good question, madam. Good.
Is it 40?
Sir, again you are
No, more
missing.
than 40.
Again you are missing means
28.
what, sir?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Another 4. It is 44, sir.
44.
Yes.
44.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Main
Thank
two
you.
triangles.
It is 44. 44 is right answer.
44.
Thank you. Thank you for the participation and thank you very much. Shall I stop the, can I stop the presentation, sir?
Yes, madam, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Please, sir.
Still any participants are there, please? Principal, sir?
Sir, namaste.
Sir.
Sir, see, I think all of you completed. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
really, it's a very good experience for me with you all. And really, it makes me, still we have to work and still we have to explore so much of mathematical sums on this topic. And when time comes, time to time, we will share as the media and all very much cooperating to us, online media and all. So when one teacher finds as many things, it can be very well shared. And if these types of questions are implemented in our regular teaching learning process, then the learning outcomes of our children will be still in higher reach, no doubt. And thank you for the patient hearing and wonderful participation under this name. And thank you, teachers. Thank you very much. Thank you, principal, sir. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, though it is virtual, it is very nice to meet you, sir. Manivandan, sir.
Respected Manivandan, sir, it is a very excellent presentation. Today, your session is wonderful. And thanks to Manivandan, sir, and Prajisha, madam, for your presentation. Thanks to all the participants. Tomorrow, group 4 present today's proceedings. And the participants, please contribute whatever you prepared in the group so that others can also use. And tomorrow, last day, for the last session. So, and tomorrow's presentation also by evening, during the evening time, you please again present the 5th group. Tomorrow's proceedings. Thank you, Ananda. Tomorrow again we will meet by 9:50.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Once again, thank you.
Thank you, Manivandan, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.